Good morning, everybody. Renee here with Luminous Cosmetics, walking you through everything you need to know about getting started with your airbrush system. And today we're going to have a little bit of fun up front by talking about prepping your skin and a little bit of skincare tricks for you. So I do want to share with you, if you are new to us today, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, turn on those notifications because you don't want to miss a thing. So we will walk through everything that comes in your kit, from your airbrush system, your stylus, which is the mechanism that gets your airbrush product onto your skin, our foundations, as well as your blush, and a product called Love. So we're really excited to walk you through all of that. But let's first get started with doing a few pieces of prep work. So let's start with my favorite. That is our bamboo polish. This is an amazing skin exfoliator. It has a beautiful, gentle scent. We have a little bit, goes a long way, and I'm going to show you on my hand. So you want to start by gently applying, preferably on damp skin, just damp. You don't want it to be wet. So you can just start that gentle exfoliation around small little circles to help refresh and polish the skin. Now, this is going to be nice and hydrating as well, so it's not going to strip your skin. Your skin isn't going to feel dry because of it. So it's absolutely an amazing experience. And when your skin is exfoliated and that texture is refined, your makeup will lay better on your skin. So I'm just going to wipe this off here, and I'm going to pat it dry. Just to show you, my hand is not like irritated. As you can see, it's very similar in color here. It's not red. So as you can see, the brightness, the texture of my skin is totally different. This is the one that I did the exfoliating on. You can see the small texture in this skin, totally different. Nice. Oh, I still have some on my fingers. Still hydrated, but the texture is totally different. See how this skin is like, help me. Feels so great and smooth. Love, love, love. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Candy. Hello, Jacqueline. This is our bamboo polish. If you do not have it, you have to put this one in your cart. To also, as a reminder, less is more. Less is so much more. So just a little bit goes a long way. So I also really like to focus on the small crevices in my face and also where I have a few extra fine lines. All right, next step that we want to do is getting ready is we want to go ahead and add some hydration. And this is our amazing Snapback. This is a anti-aging serum. It helps to rejuvenate the skin. It will give you that younger looking texture. I'm going to just, this is brand new. I just might need a few extra pumps to get this one started. There we go. And this one is also super concentrated, so you don't need a lot. Love, 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 love this texture. So I'm going to continue to add this here on my skin, on my hand, and I'm going to do a little bit. And I love this little applicator. It's so great for under the eyes and around those problem areas. All right, and we can actually just press that out as well. All right, guys, look at the difference of my hands. Plump and smooth. You can see all this texture here. Totally different. And that's just one use, just here, live with you guys. Then before we start our airbrushing, I'm going to use our Velvet Veil. This one is our number one skincare product. And we're just going to apply a few drops to the fingertips. And you can watch this redness is going to get softer. The texture is going to change. And I'll do the same here on this hand to show you how this product gives that youthful glow. It gives you a dramatic matte finish, but you don't look dry. There's a difference. So we're also going to use this in the cheek area. For me is where I have more pores, but as you can see, they are softened for sure. All right, let's try it on this hand. This is the magic hand. It's crazy. It looks like there's a filter on this hand because this one, you can see all that texture here. This one, it is gone. Now it is a little bit on the pinky side just because I'm a very touch sensitive person. So I tend to get a little bit pink whenever I touch, but not irritated, just nice and hydrated and silky smooth. That texture is just flawless. This is going to help. Look at the difference. Mind-blowing. So these few steps, if we are putting that together correctly, your airbrush is just going to look that much better. Simple, simple, simple. So that is, just to go over that really quickly, that is the bamboo polish. Love this one. This one is actually gentle enough to do every day. Our snapbacks, that super hydrating, plumping, anti-aging serum. And last but not least, our velvet veil, which is absolutely immaculate. It is an absolutely beautiful product for sure. All right, let's get into the nitty gritty and talk a little bit about your system. So this is our airbrush system. This one is our legend system, and this is the stylus. The stylus is the same no matter what system you get. So with this system, with the stylus, you want to hold this just like a pen. Right here is your trigger. Inside here is where you put your foundation, and that's the cap. All right, so then we do just a little wiggle is going to release that product, and that's how we're going to get started. Just a few tips to keep you super motivated. Cutting my face off there. Hi. You want to keep that stylus moving. You want to stay 4 fingers width from the skin, and you want to barely pull back on that trigger. And we're going to show you how to do that with just a quick demo, which is absolutely my favorite. And we're going to shake this up. Oh, really quick before we started, I'm going to use our Mystic foundation. This is our most full coverage foundation. Shaking those up, you have to shake them up. I'm going to do 1 dot. That's the number 4. Ooh, that looks good. And that's the number 3. I feel like the number 4 is best. I feel like the 3 is a little light. Okay, perfect. We're going to go with number 4. So we're going to put our number 4. It's a little sensitive. The little drops are coming out. They got to go at the right angle. There we go. So we've got that number 4 foundation. It's camera shy. There we go. Number 4 foundation. I'm putting a little bit more in than I normally use because we are going to do a demo, and we're going to use a little bit more products because I'm going to demo it on a piece of paper. But we will show you those few tips that we just said. Now you will feel air as this comes out, and that's totally normal. So when we say stay 4 fingers from the skin, we're staying farther back. We're not coming right up on it. So when we come right up on it, see what happens? We're staying 4 fingers from the skin, and we're barely pulling back on the trigger, and we're also continuously moving. Now, if we just stayed in the same spot, you see how you're going to get some weight there. So we're just gently applying the product. And when I want more coverage, I just come back to that same spot again, but not opening up my stylus too close. See that? So we'll try that. Let me clip my hair back really quick. Candy online says that we need that velvet veil is an absolute must have. Ooh, this hair looks really great. And I have to say, I agree. Absolutely. So let's get started with some coverage here. Oh, a little fuzzy. There we go. And I'm going to do half before we do the other side so you can see the difference. Love that. I'm really loving this coverage. Now, our Mystic is our most full coverage foundation. You're going to find that you don't need as much product. Now, I want to make sure that I'm very clear about coverage. Coverage does not mean weight when it comes to airbrush foundation. This just means it's a little bit more opaque, which means the light doesn't show through it as much. So imagine it's just a little bit closer together, more concentration in those pigments. So lovely coverage, not any heavier. It's still an airbrush formula. It's still water-based. It's still really great for your skin. It's just concentrated. So you can see we're really, so right here on my forehead is I have this darker spot that I can make disappear by layering in passes. I'm going to keep coming over that same area with the airbrush. So loving this coverage. It still looks like my skin. I can go under my eyes for a little bit more under eye coverage. Around my nose, when some allergies are happening, tends to be a little bit more red. So I can even that out as well. Now it's up to you on how you play with your makeup, how much product you want to use, how much coverage. So it's a really beautiful. I'm loving this coverage. I feel completely covered, but I don't feel masked. And that's the difference. All right, let's go into our blush. All right, now I'm going to try our Tulip blush. Now, one of the blushes will come to you in your kit, and it's going to match your color selection. All right. Candy says, yes, it's just more pigment, and that is correct. It is just more pigment. We're going to add some of that blush. Now, your blush can go underneath or on top of your makeup, depending on what you like. And this is the Tulip blush. I love this color. Now, if you're new to blush, don't worry. Don't worry. If you put too much on, you can do just a light mist of your foundation over top of it to make it more subtle. Or you can always practice with your blush first under your makeup if you don't want to do a lot and let it kind of peek through. Last but not least, you're right, Candy, it's not heavy. There is no such thing as heavy makeup here at Luminous. we're going to go into Love, which is our beautiful final luminizer. It is just going to give you a beautiful glow. Hi, Carrie. And shake that up. I find that they tend to work a little bit better at an angle versus upside down, letting that air come in and pushing it out. Now, Love is a hydrating luminizer, giving you a beautiful finish and a glow. And you can wear this with or without makeup. It just mimics beautiful, natural, glowy skin. It also kind of blends everything together for you. And if you'd like a little bit of a glow, you can put it everywhere, or you can just put it where you want it. That is the beauty of Airbrush. So loving this look. We've prepped our skin with some great skincare pieces, including our bamboo polish, our snapback serum, which is one of my favorites. And Velvet Veil is an absolute must-have to give this absolutely beautiful, stunning finish to the skin, even before you start your makeup. And what's great about Velvet Veil is that you can even use Velvet Veil by itself. So you can wear that if you're not really in the mood to do a makeup look, but you want something to just give you a smoother texture to your skin, give you some evenness, and help to diminish that appearance of pores, make your skin look younger and act younger. You can absolutely start with the Velvet Veil. Again, with or without makeup, you can't go wrong. All right, everybody, if you are just joining us, please go ahead and restart that replay as soon as we're done, because we started off with some really great skincare tips. And as you can see, this is my treated hand, beautiful, soft. The texture it's almost non-existent. Then check the difference. You got to start with great skincare. All right, everybody, I thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you soon.